So it's probably early 20s. My life was pretty much obsessed with gambling.
You know, I went in like any recreational gambler with a fiver. I won, I think it was 150 odd pounds. And I thought, this is easy, this is great, I should do this every week.
A 50p accumulator on a football just doesn't do it for me at all. It would have to be £100 or £200. And before you know it, you go into crazy money. I'd end up owing thousands and thousands. A couple of examples of the online episodes I had. So inherited a lot of money. I inherited it for me and others, my family, and it went into my bank. I just started off £100, but over the course of a few days, I'd lost a whole lot.
There was 4 operators that I was gambling with, English football or European football. And then at night, I would bet on Bolivian, Brazilian. I was literally gambling 24 hours. I would sleep maybe a couple of hours.
Football matches and snooker matches in different countries, which I had no idea what was going on at all. And it was just getting out of hand.
You know, there were nights where I lost 80 grand. Then it got to a point where I lost all my money and I was borrowing money from family, friends, lying to them just to get the money.
And then I suddenly have like a wake up moment. I think I've got to stop. And I'll go onto my account, I'll just block it. And I go away, I'm shaking, I'm shivering the whole thing. And I've got to get it back. Then I'll open another account. And it repeats itself every single time. Started for £5,000 and it was just some more money. It's nearly £10,000 and now it's just gone like that. And it was just horrific. Family woke up to what I was doing. I woke up as well to what I was doing. And then I ultimately ended up seeking proper support.
I had to leave Gibraltar because I owed so much money to so many people. And I came to the UK and I was riding night buses because I lost everything. It led me to suicide, so I tried to take my own life because of the gambling and the effects of it.
I did start putting deposit limits on there. As soon as I'd hit that deposit limit, I'd just go to the next company. It's like in shops, go to the shop next door, it's online, open another account. I then go back to company A the next day, and just repeat the cycle. In one day, I could have 4 or 5 companies where my deposit limit was actually £5,000 because I got £1,000 with each provider.
I had 2 operators that I was a VIP with, but then when they started asking questions about, you know, where's the money coming from, I stopped using these 2 operators. So I opened up new accounts and I opened up 5 new accounts and I was able to deposit the same amount with these 5 new accounts that I opened up online. My thinking was, instead of depositing 80 grand with one operator, I can open maybe 3 or 4 accounts and do maybe 15 to 20 grand with each one. And I did that and there was no problems and it was very easy.
£1,000 limit means nothing really. When you can open up 30, 40 accounts, have £1,000 for each one, you're looking at £30,000, £40,000 gone in a day.
Without any of the other companies knowing that you've done it, in the space of a week, I was able to deposit over 150k across 3 operators. I probably had an account with every single operator going.
I know there's tools and systems out there to show this sort of behaviour and trends and what I do, and it's common sense, it's so easy to see. There is safe gambling, but it needs to be managed a lot more efficiently.
Darren and Sian's cases are, unfortunately, just 2 of too many tragic cases. What's particularly tragic is that such cases are avoidable. There are too many opportunities to identify and help them with their problems were missed. Identifying at-risk players by analysing their patterns of play must be at the heart of every safer gambling approach. But for players like Darren and Sian, who are quickly and easily opening multiple betting accounts, operators must share their data, share their analysis, so those players can be properly protected however and wherever they choose to play. This didn't happen for Darren or Sian. They were let down by the lack of such regulation. These cases can be avoided, however, and players like Darren and Sian protected if the industry will come together to share their data on at-risk players.